Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rebels will kick it away to get this game going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Receiver in motion now. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Goes backwards, he'll lose 10 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The Rebels are on the move here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Penn State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. The Nittany Lions pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Toss play to the outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The game moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Give it to the back again. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost him.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play coming up after that completion. Back to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped and poured down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Number 81 with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet over the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, number 32, with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21, Penn State, 7.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 21, Penn State 7.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And now the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Will be a turnover on downs.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the Rebels looking to keep this drive moving. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down here for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
You bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.